Hi. Hello. Not me immediately getting like that little throat thing that like makes your voice sound bad. 1 second, I'm gonna mute myself and fix that. There we go. I'm human. Imagine that. Hi! Today we're playing a little bit more of Little Goody Two Shoes. I'm hoping to finish the game today. We will see. Who knows, right? Little Goody Two Shoes. So yeah, so last we left off, it's gonna be just after we did like the complicated, oh, maybe you're the witch stuff, and we somehow got through it without raising any suspicion. Cool. Um, and then now we get to go on a date with her. So we're gonna probably be playing about 2 hours today. We'll see. Friday afternoon. Let's do it. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's save. No, we don't need to save. We just loaded. Meet Rozenmarine by the creek. Hi! Hello, cosmic boy 14. I'm just playing a little bit of Little Goody Two Shoes. Last time I went to stream this week, my internet really didn't like it, so we resetted the router. So, yeah, that's really what's up. How are you doing today? I have to figure out where I'm going. By the creek, so I have to go to the left. Yeah, this is the final route I'm doing with Rozenmarine, so I'm really excited to see more. I'm not working, guys. Okay, wait. I have full bread everything. I'm good to go. Bit further. Yeah. I've been excited to see the final part to all of this. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. I love this game. Ah, Elise, look what I found. A rock. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Sorry. Oh, but does it look like Flock? There's even a little tail, look. A little tail, you say? This one too, doesn't it look like a chicken? There's the beak, see? So this is how you put that bracelet together, huh? Ah, yes, that's right. Lord knows why you're so drawn to useless junk. You glad you're in? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad my internet's better too. I don't know what broke it and how I fixed it, but you've been troubleshooting your PC to stop lagging while playing this one game. Which game is it, if you don't mind me asking? That sucks. I've had times like that before. I do find sometimes with more indie games that sometimes they're really not, streamlined, if that makes sense. So, like, sometimes it looks like a really simple game, but it still lags your computer quite a bit. Lord knows why you're so drawn to useless junk. It stops being junk the moment you give it meaning, Elise. That bracelet means plenty to both of us, wouldn't you say? Oh, shush it. Say, Rozenmarine, how come I can't seem to find meaning in any of this? What do you mean, Elise? Keeperbrig's so dear to everyone, yet I'm treated like a wretch. Working myself to the bone, putting up with their ill tempers. It made all more sense why Granny Holly was still with me. Sorry, when Granny Holly was with me. I think our Granny's passing had affected us in similar ways. We're nothing alike, Rozenmarine. All Granny Holly's passing meant for me was isolation. That too, Elise. I felt lonesome as well, but you see... That's when I started following my own path, and you'd say the same applies to me, huh? Doesn't it? Not in Keeferbrig, Rozenmarine. There's nothing for me here. I'm much more than what this town sees in me. Ah, look, Elise. There's something in the creek. Huh? It's gold. You see, Elise, I don't think meaning is something you find. I think it's something you create. Take that nugget we just found, for example. What about it? Something so precious sitting in such a place, waiting to be seen. It reminds me of you, Elise. Rozenmarine. I'm not asking you to change your mind about Kieferberg, but chasing after what truly matters to you, that's where meaning is found. Meaning, huh? It's not the same for everyone, is it? You ought to focus on what truly matters most to you, Elise. That's... There's something I'd like to tell you, Elise, and I'd say that there's something you'd like to tell me too. The laugh. I suppose there might be, but... Come now, let's head back to town before you get any better. Aw, they're so cute. It's Anton Bass. The game runs fine some days, and some days it'll be unplaguably laggy, and I don't know why. Jeez, that sucks. I'm not gonna suggest like the usual stuff of like, oh, do you have all your apps closed and stuff? Because I'm sure you've already thought of that. I really wish I could help you with that. I haven't heard of Anton Blast. I'll have to look it up. Rozenmarine! Oh, Rozenmarine. I love it. Hurry, Elise. Why you? We did it! Alrighty. So we've made it to... Okay, so the next thing with Rozenmarine is the festival, which is great. We're basically near the end. I'm gonna search up Anton Blast. I'm very curious. Ooh, it's a Kickstarter game. Oh, I've seen art of this around. It's a really chaotic platform with some gorgeous pixel art. Also, this game is made by the devs behind Pocket Mirror, correct? Yes! This is the game, like, basically, if you look at Pocket Mirror, and then, like, you go, okay, but what if we gave them an even larger budget? This is what it is. I love this game to bits. I will say though, this is not my first time playing this game. This is actually my third playthrough. Like, I'll go back up here to show you. I have 8 out of 10 endings. So if this is your first time getting to see this game, I'm actually pretty late game with this run. And on top of that, I am skipping over some text. So, like, there's major spoilers in my playthrough right now. So if, just like warning, basically. But at the same time, there's 3 different routes you can really go down. Thinking about it, I've never checked this room. That tapestry keeps changing. Yeah, so as you can see, I have 2 endings left to witness. So yeah, we're really late game here. The festival is kind of where it all comes to a head. So, yeah. It's a really, really fun game. I've been enjoying it so much. This game has so much to offer. Thanks for warning. I'll stick around because this game seems like a fun game that takes hours to fully digest. Yeah! Honestly, like, if you liked Pocket Mirror, I imagine you would like this as well. The art is so cute. The story is interesting. I've eaten so much of it, but if it helps any, I will explain a bit of what's going on at this point of the game. Basically, I have I have a chance to meet this guy. They refer to him only as him. Make of that what you will. And I have to bring 3 gifts to him to be able to see him. I have to bring the tender flesh, the sweetest nectar, and the good company. The tender flesh, as you can see I already have, is this bread that I made. And it has my hair in it because it needed a part of myself in it. And we are close to getting the Second Testament. Right, so I think at this time I'm mostly going to be doing a bit of work to progress time. It's dusk. Yeah, so I just have work to do. I could play Kiss the Rat. I love Kiss the Rat. It does take a lot to digest, and each route that you can do, basically, there's basically three romanceable characters. I'm on my final romanceable character. And each one of those have 2 separate endings. Wait, Groon, don't! You're going to kiss Elise or else I'll make you. Come now, we ought to win fair and square, Groon. I'll play with you. It's gonna cost me a bread. And then it's gonna cost me even more bread because I need Rozenmarine's help. I am not letting Rozenmarine not helping me. This has implications in the game. To earn money to buy food and stuff to keep yourself healed, you have to work. This is how the jobs appear. Kiss the rat! I like this game. I'm actually pretty decent at it. It's usually going to be 2 keys to play the game. So I have Z and X to do. X is yellow. I like rats. Don't look, because the game they play is Kiss the Rat, which is them hitting around this rat plush, and if you miss it, then it hits you. It's a fun one. It gets faster and faster. The beginning is the hardest part for me because I don't know how to take it slow. Because you have to kind of time it. Ugh. I'm failing today. It's fine. This is the worst I've ever done in a Kiss the Rat. Alrighty, I did okay. I got an A, that's fine. Oh, I got a B. I'm okay with that. I have more than enough money. Or do I? I have enough money, I'm good. I pass! I love the sheer variety of art styles here. I do too. It's a tie, it's a tie. I still have to give you something. They give me about like 20 bucks. Oh, 40 actually. That's nice. The art styles like are so yummy. There's there's 2 cutscenes and then credits where you could see. Oh, I have to eat food. For now I'll eat the bread. There we go. Just to get the fuzzies out. There's like another art style that is kind of hard to like get to see often. It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. I'm buying. We're gonna buy some apple strudel. And we're gonna buy a couple of the kuchens. There we go. See you. Actually, speaking of the love interests, this is one of them. Her name is Liv Kuhen. And this is text I've all read before. This is why I'm not reading it out loud. She gives us bread every night, though. I love this little... But basically, you have 3 stats to keep track of. You have your health, you have your food, and then you also have, in your relationships, the suspicion. Because they could suspect you're a witch, basically. And then you get tried for witchcraft. There's 3 love interests. You can see, like, their additional art style here. I love the way they draw these characters in here. Rozenmarine, I have full, like, hearts with Rozenmarine. I have Freya, that doesn't have any, because I'm not doing her run. She was the first one I pursued. And then there's Liv Kuhen, and those are the 3. They're so cute. I love them. I am going to also eat a Liv Kuhen. There we go. Full bar. Additionally, I am playing a route where I don't have to worry about my sanity. That's why I didn't stop to look at that firefly spot. Those fireflies do something cool. And you have a little lantern. This game is so pretty though. I compare it to like constantly being able to walk through like a little a painting. Hi Rozenmarine. She constantly gets her name wrong. It's fine. What sorts of things raise your suspicion? Well, I'm just gonna skip over this text. They're talking about getting ready for the vigil, and Flock is Flock, the little goat there. But, things like the fact that Rozenmarine's in town, she's a stranger, and of course all these weird things are happening just as she arrives, so it's like, why? And you have to convince everyone that she's your cousin, so you have to make up lies and that sort of thing. On top of that, you're sneaking around trying to get these gifts to go and meet him, so, that sort of thing. At one point, they start accusing everyone of being a witch, and you have to navigate that carefully. It's a really fun horror RPG. If you think of, like, Witch's House, Ebe, that sort of thing, like the original Pocket Mirror, it's great. It slides in perfectly in the categories, and it's beautiful. I can't sing the praises of this game enough. It does have its own moments where, I'm gonna hit auto and let it go on its own. You're meeting him tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah. I'm already forgetting what I was gonna say. It has its own drawbacks with some of the puzzles being a bit like how like RPG puzzles are, where they're a bit frustrating sometimes, but nothing too grievous at most of the time. Bread.
Yes.
Basically, there's 5 different times of the day, I think, or 6. I just need to save. There we go. I think it's 6. We're about to enter, yeah, it's evening now. The next thing will be Witch's Hour. And the Witch's Hour is when you see a lot of the more scary aspects of this game. It's nothing like jump scare wise, it's mostly just classic horror. Like, this game has never gone and scared me. Ah, it's time for the Second Testament. And today's the only day where it automatically transitions you into the witching hour, which is what we're entering now. And I love the art style. I think this game is so neat. The shader's red is so nice, I want to eat it. Yes, especially against the cool, like, it feels almost cyan. I want to compare a lot of this background to. It makes the red pop so well because it has a bit of a green to it sometimes. I want to eat those, like, pomegranate looking little berries right there.
Out with it.
Elise is not a good person though. Like, she has her faults, and I think that's so interesting to play as a character with, like, such faults. And those faults are really, like, what bring on a lot of her troubles like, in this game. Put at what cost? I think the art is so pretty.
Now that you mention it.
I think having auto on is actually a really good idea because I've seen this before and it's not me skipping. She's very, very much set on the idea of wanting to have a rich life no matter the cost. And that's what, like, they're talking about right here. They're like, her want for fortune kind of overpowering her care for others. I'm gonna take a sip of water, which means I need to mute for a sec. 1 second. Yoink! Like, in the beginning you kind of get introduced how kind of vain she is too, which is interesting. But, like,
What in the Lord's name?
you can argue that it also is because the town treats her so poorly.
What is this?
It's not like, just like, oh, she's just a bad person. It's just like, she's human, if that makes sense. It's a nice one. Save my progress. We're in the Witch's Hour.
Rozenmarine.
We must find a way into that church. Let's do it. It sounds like this game has super in-depth characters all around. Yes! Yes, they do! It's so good.
Rozenmarine.
I like how they develop all the characters. The only issue is, like, dating them is kind of hard sometimes because I can't figure out what the options mean sometimes. Okay, so it's upside down. I need to get the V, the moon on the right, and then the I. Okay. That's moon on the left. I need to get that, but as soon as I step on the water, they come over to me. That's the whole trick with these guys. Okay. Excuse me. Diskewy. And then... Oh, I hit it wrong. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I messed up. And the characters clearly, like, have their own wants and wishes. And they all care about each other so much. There's characters I dislike, but it's not because they're written poorly, it's because I don't like them as people. I'm gonna make the same mistake twice. First I have to go over here. Now I have to go over here. There we go. I did it!
Keep it together.
I have to get a grip and go find her. Take heed, lass. We don't take kindly to light in these depths. For goodness sake, that startled me. I think it's harder to write a character that's intentionally unlikable than one that's likable, so that's really impressive to hear. Ooh, yeah. Honestly, yes. Because, okay, something I find interesting is, like, talking about characters that are unlikable is that I found recently a lot of media has the character that, like, is the villain, but oh, I actually like the villain the most because they what's it called, they're a villain for a reason and actually they're justified and we should feel bad for the villain. While I like that, I have to shut off my light. Pardon me. Okay, I can go straight up from here. Okay, I could go up again. I do agree though. I could see that I could go up, but I also see matches over here. Saint Walpurgisorial. Awesome. That's the local saint. And I found that a bit frustrating for some time, where it's like, give me a character to dislike and don't give them a justifiable reason to be the way they are. Make a character that's unlikable or a villain, or like even a villain but still likable, but also I would not like them in person and they're not justified. I just recently finished playing Beastie Ball. Okay, I could go around it. Okay, we're still good. Okay. I think I see our way out. I finished playing Beastie Ball recently. I highly recommend it. And it had a villain that yes, Sports King. Yes, he's so fun to hate. And he doesn't all of a sudden at the end go like, I'm going to change my ways. He's just like, I finally feel something. I loathe you. Like, you know? And I think that's so good. He's so fun to hate. And it's never a point. I think he's written really well for who he is. There's something here, isn't there? The lyre. That's what I needed.
What is this?
What are your sacrifices?
I see.
And I think this game has a really well written story because there's no characters to necessarily hate a lot. It's kind of just like Elise's own shortcomings lead her down the path that she goes. And it's never like, it never feels unjustified. It's kind of like a, oh, you met your comeuppance a little here. There we go. We're out of that area. Okay. Now, here's a part. It's one of those parts where it's like, oh gosh, this might take a while. We have full health. Yes, we do. Do we have a lot of healing items? We have 9 berries and 1 acorn, so we have 10 hearts full. Oh, I didn't mean to use my... I meant to hit the Z key. This game, that sounds really interesting. This game's going on my wish list for sure. I hope you enjoy it if you get to play it. I'm gonna use the lyre and be able to get in here. And this is the only time where they, in this entire game, please save before going in. So they said, you're gonna have a lot of issues here. But it's a... I did. Don't worry, I did. Don't worry. I can't use my lantern in here. I'm gonna speak a bit before I step forward, because then I have to focus. This game has really well written characters and a really well written story, and it genuinely, like, hits a lot of areas I like to talk about when talking about games. And it did an interesting thing with, like, the way that they talk about the deities in this world and such. And I really appreciate it. And also, if you played Pocket Mirror, fun fact, Pocket Mirror Golden Trom has connections to little Goody Two-Shoes here. So there's like small connections that are like, who, he, yippee.
Rozenmarine! What is this?
I like the little detail that, like, this is what the cathedral looks like, but like slightly different. But the crosses are also upside down. I think that's so cool.
What is this?
I'm also just staring at the design of the creature because, like, yeah, little details like that go a long way. Especially, this is my 3rd playthrough of this stuff. I'm not good at dodging that. I realize where it's gonna pop up too late. I should be safe there. I'm gonna eat a berry. Oh no, I'll eat an acorn because I have, there we go. And now I have to answer a question. And this is why I've only known her for a week, but that bracelet and that pine cone,
That you mention it.
those mean more to me now than I ever thought they could. Okay, got it right. If you get it wrong, it's kind of a game over. Like, small gripes like that. I've never had too big of a gripe with this game. I'm also just sucking right now. Which, hey, this game is actually really forgiving. Especially if you do good at work. Oh no. Okay, it's reverse up and down, which is not too bad. Oh. Okay, I dodged it. Somehow the one time I've like some sort of reverse controls, I dodged it. Ah, jeez. Let me in the... Thank you. Let's heal. Okay. Are you gonna ask me another question? I can't say I fully understand her most of the time. Everything about her is so strange, so foreign to me. All of her nonsense about fate, it scares me. Yeah, I find myself so drawn to her. I can't help it. I got a second one right. Oh, come on. I'm bad at dodging those, but that's okay. This game is full of little details. For example, there's the ability to discover even more about like the story. There's even a separate ending if you discover all the story bits. And you do certain things a certain way. And people have described it as it like changing the way they see the entire game. And I can understand why. Barry. Okay, we're coming to the last question. Let's hope I get this right.
Anyway,
Rozenmarine has been right about everything. I don't know why or how, but I've come to trust her. These past few days, I've truly come to believe in my fate, that she could truly take me to him. Dang. That was wrong. Now they'll kill me instantly. I had a feeling it was the other one, and yet I still went for the one. Yes, let's continue. Which means I have to do this entire fight again. And this is like one of those, again, moments where I'm like, oh, come on. Let me have like save points in the fight or something. But it's like that. I forgive it. Every game has a little thing like that. Most games, at least. Some games are so tuned that, and I feel like that's where Little Goody Two Shoes like plays to the genre of it. That there's just moments like this. Every game's got it. Okay, we can skip over this text.
now that you mention it,
Now, we just gotta hope that I remember what I said last time and choose the other options. Dang. Okay, I should probably eat something. Eat the acorn, eat the berries. But, oh, one more thing is near my face in the menu here, there's a bar, that blue bar, it goes down if you, that's sanity. You can perish from low sanity in this game. It's interesting. There we go, back to reality. Let's heal. I like being able to. I definitely agree. For me, it's more universal things like unskippable cutscenes or lacking the ability to restart from checkpoints. Little Goody Two Shoes does suffer a bit from that. The cutscenes, sorry about that, are mostly unskippable, like in terms of like skipping over the entire scene. But you can hold shift to breeze by them pretty quickly. And the saves are pretty generous, so you can save really often. And there's not many points, or I don't think there's any points where I've gone, I wish I could save here, and then it goes, oh, you're no longer allowed to save in this area. Okay, I got that right. I forgot what I answered last time. Just don't flip it on me again. I don't like having to figure it out. I asked, but I didn't say please. That's on me. I'm sorry, I'm focused. There we go. Hey. Okay, I can stand right here. Okay, I have to get this one right. Rozenmarine's been right about everything. I don't know why or how, but I've come to trust her. Can't forget the magic work. It's literal magic. You will get accused of witchcraft. I'm planning after this to try to raise my suspicion really high because I do strongly believe you can actually get accused of witchcraft and perish. Because I'm pretty sure, like, in certain endings, you basically, that can happen to you. And I'm pretty sure if I raise my suspicion high enough, I can get that ending basically early. And I'm curious if that works. I've truly come to believe in her purpose, in our new beginning together. There we go. I win. That's such a cool animation. What's this? It's the vessel. A bottle. For your sweetest nectar, lass. Show yourself, you wretch. Ah, you're truly so bewitching, lass. To think you're willing to betray such pure feelings. I need to get out of here. Oh, it makes me want to keep you all to myself. I love this game. I must say, I feel much better, Father. We were all a little too tense.
What is this?
I'm back in Kieferberg. Get some rest, everyone. You have a long day ahead of yourselves tomorrow. Hello, Gustav. We're to gather here. We're to gather here first thing in sunrise for the procession. Don't forget. Come, Miss Audley, we'll walk you home. Oh, thank you, my dear.
Elise.
Ah, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
What are you doing here? Did you go to the vigil? I was sitting right beside you the entire time, silly. What?
I'm sorry.
More importantly, Elise. I was wondering if you'd given the gift some thought. Huh?
Are you
Is everything alright, Elise? Yes. What about the gift, Rozenmarine?
Oh,
I was thinking, since we had the red wine during the vigil, why don't you do something similar for your gift to him? Meaning, why don't you use the water that's already in those basins? Together with that needle, you can make him the sweetest nectar. As a gift. I can wait for you outside to make certain nobody sees you. I best do it quickly. We don't want to get caught by Father Hans. I like this game so much. I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna be done it like soon with all the endings completed. Using the water in the basin. I suppose I could give it a try. That serpent's vial. I suppose it'll do nicely. Now all I ought to do is... I got water, basically. Now I'm going to use the needle. It's a snake! At last, lass. Don't you dare come any closer, serpent. The sweetest nectar at last. That's what I come here to do. You like snakes? Snake! Snacky. That's not how you say snake. But I love snakes. They're so cute. Honestly, they're so cute. The snake is really cool. I like the snake. That's what I come here to do. Your passion for your wish runs deep within your veins, lass. It's writhing inside of you. It consumes you. What do you want from me? Your blood, lass. You wretch. Give it to me, your sweetest nectar. And what's interesting is that to do our gifts, we basically have to play weird versions or different versions of work games. So the game we're going to play right now is actually the same as collecting apples for work. I have to avoid the needles and collect the actual blood. And the music is so good, always. Bum, 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 bum. Just don't make eye contact. Ouch, I got a needle. There we go. I'll be waiting for you tomorrow, lass. I've had enough of this, serpent. For goodness sake, all this for... the sweetest nectar. I actually love it when games use sections in creative ways like this, especially when the timer's messed up. Yes! The way the timer goes, oh, it's so exciting. I like it because it makes basically a harder version of something you've likely already seen. This thing, the sweetest nectar. I made 2 gifts, but I'm still missing the good company, aren't I? Talking to yourself, lass. Is there something you'd like to tell me, Elise? No, I was. It's best you move along, lass. It's late.
You mention it.
I'll be on my way, father. Don't be late for the procession tomorrow. It'd be very funny if she just flipped him off. It'd be rude, but it'd be funny. Time to go to bed. Come now, Rozenmarine, we're going home. Elise, how did it? We can talk about it on the way. Let's go. Can I save? Thank you. Like, if I was playing, if I was playing from start to finish right now, I would have done the Apple game probably at least twice, maybe 3 times. So I would have been really comfortable with the way it worked, and instantly would have probably picked up on how it's supposed to work. Maybe getting hit by 1 needle before realizing I'm not supposed to collect needles. And I like how it just reuses the graphics and takes something familiar and messes with it. I think it's so neat. Okay. Now we're going to be entering the final day of this game. Like, I love singing praises of games. It's my favorite thing to do. I will criticize games that I love as well, but it's so nice to be able to be like, look at this game, it's so cool. Yeah. And like, well, let's go upstairs. I'm gonna check this tapestry again because it keeps changing on me. Nope, it's still the same. I love this art style so much. I kind of want to learn how to mimic it. Alrighty, time to go to bed. CP. Tomorrow's the day. Might actually make it out of Kieferberg. I better get some sleep. and then I'm gonna have the same dream. We have this dream every night, and it plays one of the best sound like music on the soundtrack. I'm here again. I keep having this dream. This art style is so cool. The mixture of like her and the second art style and the way the spotlight is drawn. The castle, it's so close now. If I do meet him, if I bring him those gifts, and he does grant me my wish, not only this castle, but everything and anything I could ever want, it'll all be within my reach. Do we get to hear the music? We don't get to hear the music this time! No! I never realized that. It's a good song. I promise. That dream again. Best get up and head to town. I suppose we'll have that procession in the morning as usual, but I'd like to spend some time with Rozenmarine later too. Anyhow, I best be going to the festival. Find Rozenmarine. That was not hard.
Good morning.
Oh, Elise, good morning. You're excited too, aren't you, Flock? We're not taking the goat to town, Rozenmarine. Oh, but Elise. What are you so excited about anyhow? Why, it's a day at the festival, Elise. I don't think it'll live up to your expectations, Rozenmarine. It's not just the festival, you're meeting him, too. I like the little creature. You like Flock? Flock is great. I know. You're not changing your mind, are you? I'm not. Good grief, Rozenmarine, let's go. Ah, wait, Elise. Flock is very, very cute. Okay, it's now Saturday morning. Head to church. What's really cute is like there's basically a good ending and like I'm being very vague about it, but there's a good ending and a bad ending to each romantic like adventure basically. And like I'm curious if all good endings just have Elise wearing the same outfit at the end, which is like a pair of red pants instead. And I'm like, Elise wears the pants. That's so funny to me. Alrighty. I'm sorry, I also want to go check out the abandoned house here and how pretty it is. It's so pretty. I love it. Little Goody two pants. Exactly. Wait, are you implying she's wearing two pants? Like two pairs of pants? Or like a pant with two leg holes? Okay, let's go to church. Wait, let's talk to these two. I love them. Ah, Elise, Rozenmarine, full of cheer, aren't you? What else can we expect from Freya today, Elise? Rozenmarine! Ah, yes. I've made a flower crown for all of us, for you two, of course. Oh, a flower crown. What do you say we dance about the maypole together, Rozenmarine? Oh, dancing about the maypole. You two are spoiling her too much. Two pants, it's cold outside. Good idea. It is winter. Why, she's not from Kieferberg, Elise. Freya's right, Elise. We won't have many other chances. Why don't you two take her home then? Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. What is? Why, a sleepover, of course. Oh, a sleepover. For goodness sake, you two. They're very cute. I love them. Let's go to church. I don't mind the winter much, though. It's something I love.
Yes.
Hi, Father Hans. I don't like Father Hans. It's fine. Because he never tells the town folks that they're being too unreasonable. He's very much, I'll keep the peace. Or he's very much, ignore the creatures outside, guys. Let's calm down. All the characters are very cute. And I love how there's confetti on this day because it's Saturday. It's time for the party.
That was tiring.
Head to the festival. Okay, but we're gonna eat bread. We're actually gonna eat the kuchen. Yum yum yum. And we're going to just... I love when loading screens change to reflect the story. Yes, it's so cool. Or the reason why at one point when it was shifting, the end of it went downwards was actually because my character was low food, and it just warps everything. They're gonna give me these tickets to be able to do work, basically, at the end here. I don't want to work. However, I'm going to go save again, so if I have to load here again, I don't have to deal with it. Also, we love the flower crown. She's got a little flower crown now, and it's so cute. So a fun little thing is actually I can ask all three of them to come with me. Like, I can go up to here and go, hi Freya! I love Freya. She's so pretty. I think she's so cute. The fact that the bandana on her head's, like, tails are weaved into, like, a braid of her hair, I think that's such a cute little thing. It's a nightmare. I would hate to do that to my own hair in the morning. However, I think it's really cute for her because she's a character that doesn't need to worry about that. You've been dancing around the maple all day. Aren't you tired? Won't you dance with me? Oh, you have to dance with Rozenmarine at least. We ought to make the most of the festival. Agreed, the character designs are so fun. Yes! Oh, at least I can't wait. I am not taking Freya. And then I'll also show you Kuchen so you can see her full sprite. There she is! I am going to skip through the dialogue though. She's so cute. I love her. It's so funny because I'm talking to both of them and I'm going, okay, Rozenmarine, let's go. I thought you'd be enjoying the festival, Rozenmarine. Oh, but I am Elise. Folks have been giving me all sorts of foods to try, and they dance with Grun too. Wasn't there also a food item named Le Kuchen? Yes, and in fact, the bakery that we stopped at earlier is Le Kuchen's bakery. That's her grandma, Grandma Gretel. Yeah, Le Kuchen is also the name of a whole bunch of like cookies in this. So yes, it's both. It's great. I love it. Not a care in the world, huh? Keeverberg looking so colorful and lively, like a completely different town. Cown? Great. I suppose you're right. Is everything alright, Elise? Huh? You're thinking about tonight, aren't you? Rozenmarine, I've been meaning to ask you something. That's some really cute world building. I agree! I think this game is so cute. Oh, Gustav, the guy that we saw earlier with the chest hair and stuff, that's Freya's dad. And I think he's so cool too. He's really sweet. I've been meaning to ask you something. This fate you speak of, am I powerless to change it? Not at all. Huh? Fate is meant to guide one's path in life, Elise. You may forge your own or allow fate to do it for you, but you're the one responsible for your own choices. Rozenmarine. It's still rather foggy for you, isn't it? And honestly, side note, I think that's a wonderful way to look at fate. Genuinely. Because when you think about Fate, it's like, oh, I'm on this path no matter what. But I like Fate as a guide rather than Fate as like so set that you feel like you can't change it. Hello, Loot Crate. Hi. The whole concept of Fate, I mean. How you doing today? Somewhat, yes. Fate makes you aware of all your possibilities is all. Had you not put on those shoes, for example, you get shoes at the beginning of the game. That's what starts everything. If it's up to me, then, won't you come with me, Rozenmarine? To where, Elise? Home. There's something I'd like to tell you.
Rozenmarine!
What's so funny, Rozenmarine? I was thinking Fate always finds a way is all. For goodness sake. Doing alright, it's been a while. Yeah, it's nice to see you. How have you been? I've just been playing games, because that's what I do, and I love doing it. It's best we go then. You lead the way. Unless you'd like to stay here a little while longer. We can always come back, Elise. We're going on another romantic date. We're gonna go kiss Rozenmarine now. Which is weird because you have to convince the town that you're cousins. So it's kind of like this awkward thing where everyone in town thinks you're cousins, and then you can also go like, "Can I kiss you?" It's very lesbian. This entire game is just lesbians, period. And like they're very explicit about it to the point where they received quite a bit of hate online for the fact that their game was LGBTQ+. Which sucks, because this game is worth the hype, I think, in my opinion. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Exactly! Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. I have like a plastic water bottle today, unfortunately. So it does creak and crack. Ah, look, Elise!
Rozenmarine!
I don't need to say that line, she did for me. She's up on the roof. The sunset's so beautiful from up here, isn't it?
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, Rozenmarine, that's dangerous. Come, Elise, I'll lend you a hand.
For goodness sake.
You're truly... Isn't this the most lovely view, Elise? I love them so much. They're so cute. All of them are so cute. Each route is, like, adorable. The village of Kieferberg. I used to dream of this moment every night. To think I truly made it here in time for the full moon. Aw, this was where he first told me about it, too. They're so cute. About fate, I mean. You didn't quite believe me then, did you? Surprised me to know and that people get mad at LGBTQ plus games when stuff like Undertale is so widely popular. It's kind of because you can, like, it's weird because you can ignore a lot of the LGBTQ plus in, jeez, I'm struggling. You can ignore the most of it in Undertale. Like, but it's weird because it also forces you to see it too. For example, the two guards in Undertale. You know what I mean? And then there's also Undyne and Alphys. Jeez, I'm struggling here. My brain is so mush. I worked today, so I'm also like, what's going on? Who am I? Where am I? How am I? But like, other than that, you could technically play an entire playthrough of Undertale without seeing anything queer. If that makes sense. Like, I think the reason why this game receives a lot of flack is also because you have to, you have to pursue the gay. It's kind of thrown in your face, but also it's really sweet. It's never like, oh, and now we're going to describe something weird. No, it's cute. Yet you were right, Rozenmarine, about everything. I hope that makes sense. I'm just rambling. That's what I do. I see it now, how it brought us together. Oh, Elise. I was a little too eager last week, wasn't I? That's putting it lightly, Rozenmarine. I was so excited to finally found you. Aw, look at them. Everything is always pointing me towards you. My dreams, the stars, every little thing, as long as I can remember. When I first saw you that night, it was a tremendous realization. A realization, you said. Not only that it hadn't been all been a mere dream, but also of my fate, of my purpose, of my very self as part of this world. It was my faith in you that brought me here, I'm certain. You're truly... Oh, I know it all sounds rather silly to you, Elise. I think I'm gonna say it is rather silly, but it makes sense to me, Rozenmarine. I didn't want to admit it is all. What? Being with you every day makes me happy, Rozenmarine. All you said about fate, about purpose, your presence, also. It all resonates with me so deeply, I don't quite know what to do with myself at times. Elise. You said it yesterday, Rozenmarine. Also, you may notice that her name is Rozenmarine, but it's spelled Rozenmarine. Or Rozemarine. Like, and that's because Elise purposely, like, not on purpose, but like keeps getting her name wrong. It has made it a habit, and that's part of the game. It's not like a weird thing where her name tag says Rozenmarine. Elise, like, when saying the voice line says Rozenmarine, and then they messed up here. It's part of the game. I just want to point out that small detail because, like, I don't want you guys to think they didn't quality control this. I'm gonna read your comment now. Yeah, I definitely understand what you mean there. I really love when games portray being LGBTQ+ as a normal thing. This game makes it seem really natural. Yes! And it's very, very cute. And I adore it. And it implies that if the town knew that you guys were together, there would be little issue about it. You know? You said what you said yesterday, Rozenmarine, that I should chase what matters most to me. Yes, of course! And before, too, you said that. That's gay. I pointed at my monitor. Me being your soulmate doesn't mean I'm yours. Aww. It doesn't know. This wish is no longer mine alone, Rozenmarine. I want you to be a part of it now, too. Elise, this full moon you speak of, this new beginning. It's a fresh start for both of us, Rozenmarine, together.
I'm sorry,
Elise, What? Does that mean you... Well, I never had the stars tell me anything or dreams about you, but your name, your voice, it all just...
I love you, Elise.
She loves me. As in, she loves Elise. I'm not a woman. I love you, Elise. Rozenmarine.
Oh, Elise.
That's the first time she said it right. Properly, right? Let's see the log. Yes! Yes, she said it right there. That's wonderful. So you do know my name, Elise. Of course I do. Rozenmarine is just easier to say.
It's fate, Elise.
Fate always finds a way, doesn't it?
I see.
You're truly... Come, Rozenmarine. It's time, Rozenmarine. It's time we move along. That's cute. I typically say your name right. I don't read the thing right. I just say Rozenmarine. Are you sure, Elise? About what? Changing your wish for my sake.
Now that you
Nothing's changed, Rozenmarine. My wish remains the same. I'm just choosing to share it with you, that's all.
Elise.
Elise. Come now, it's time to leave. Oh, the token of love. It's so cute. Fun fact, those are actually like physical plushies like that were made for this game. They exist out there. That's so cute. Okay. So, I have a choice to make, and I'm gonna make it. We're going to see the worst fate between the two for them first. Because I think that's interesting. This is it. There's no going back. And it's the longer one to do between the two. So I'm going to do the longer one first. I've got everything. It's only a matter of... Is everything alright, Elise? Ah, yes. I just need a moment. I'm going to just put everything in my basket. So we're going into the woods, and the woods are like where the witch is and stuff. Like it's oh, I didn't mean the remove item. Okay, we'll put the tender flesh back in. We're going to put the sweetest nectar in. And the token of love. It's such a cute game. I love this game. And like it's interesting because like I can now say this confidently. In all three, I just saved over a save I didn't want to. Oh well, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. In all three... Oops, I don't want to eat a berry. I want to eat bread. There we go. And we're actually going to save again. Might as well save her the same slot because I messed up. There we go. Elise never says I love you back in those scenes of everlasting love. I've noticed it, all three of them. I'm normal about that. So now we're going to the woodlands, and it's the witching hour, and we're going to go meet with him. That's a little concerning. It is a little concerning. All of it. All of the things I just said. Keep close to me, alright? It's best we don't wander about, and we could get lost. Elise. Oh, Elise. Isn't this wonderful? What is, Rozenmarine? Why all these flowers? There's so many butterflies, and the sky is so blue, too. Her eyes are no shinies.
Yes.
You could say that she's not seeing what we're seeing. The tender flesh of earthly desire. Make an offering. I suppose this will be enough. The bread. I can now proceed. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, Elise, how wonderful. What is? All those fireflies coming out of that stump. Isn't there a golden light so beautiful? Fireflies? What stump? Let's go. Mushroom is a healing item. That's not concerning at all. And we're not going to talk to any of these spirits. But as you can see, some of them are wearing red shoes, which at the beginning of the game you obtain. So you can imagine what this game is about, right? But we're also going to go over here and smash this open and grab healing items. And we're going to go to the other side over here and grab another healing items. And I also love the art style of the spirits and stuff. Like, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm also noticing that it's only the ones with red shoes. Not every single one of them has red shoes, I believe. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. Suppose this will be enough. I offer up my flesh. I offer up my blood. And I offer up a token of love from Rozenmarine. I love the art style. We love Eyeball Tree there. Ah, a fountain. Rozenmarine, I don't think we're... The water's so clear, too! Oh, this is such a wonderful place. She hasn't been making much sense, has she? I'd be upset giving up that doll. It looks so cool. Oh, same. It's such a cute doll. Now, I will say, I best not wander about too far. The previous two are ones we've seen before. You haven't seen them because this is just the ending of the game, but the first one is the crow. Okay, cool. The second one is the snake. The third one we haven't seen yet. The good company, the objects of one affections. Suppose this will be enough. And oh my gosh, organ trees. I forgot about the organ trees. Let's get going. Oh, Elise. What now, Rozenmarine? To think you'd bring me to such a wonderful place. Come now, there's an even better place up ahead. It's been fun, but I gotta go now. I'll definitely be tuning in more often. Oh, it was so nice to have you, Cosmic Boy. I hope you have a good one, and you're leaving just before we're going to start getting to the ending, so I do hope if you do play it in the future that you enjoy the game, and enjoy the endings, because I'm about to dive in. Bye-bye. Have a good one. The gates that old hag told me about.
This is it.
I did it. They're open. But if I go through with this, my wish. I've come all this way. I ought to find him. I have to do this. I'll have him grant it for me, even if it kills me. Even if it kills you. She's gone. Huh? Rozenmarine? She was taken. I've come this far. I ought to go meet him. Bye, Flock. Wait! Let's go ahead and save. And now we have to be careful and save over this one instead. And let's go ahead. What is this place? I feel like I've been here before. Okay, he is going in the left door. Anyways, the place is starting to fall apart. I have to get through this. And there's random things that will hurt me. Like that. It's fine. I have more than enough healing items. I'm not too worried about it. And neither should you be. Okay. Left door. He's going in the left door again, and now we have another scene where I just run along. I love it, because like it's the crows, the snake, and let's go this way. Ouch. We're okay though. Give me a sec. I'm gonna heal. I like how you can just be like, 1 second guys, let me eat this. Spiced wurst. Thank you. Okay. Door on the right. Left door again. Ouch. Let me go. Stop that. Okay. Left. Awesome. It's Flock. Awesome. Wait, what in Lord's name is going on here? Find him. So you can see the crows up here. And then like a creature and all these people and then this snake. I think it's really cool. So we're gonna eat that mushroom. And we're gonna save. Okay. Now it's time to go into the final area. And see what happens with Rozenmarine and I. Flock? We're gonna hit auto for a bit, I think. Oh, I forgot. I have to move a little bit more. And then we get this sick cool animation. The crows and the snakes are here again. Wait. Flock? What are you doing here? Don't worry about it, guys. Who are you? I thought you'd be happy to see me. Did you hate it when you're not greeted? Come here for a reason. I like his design. Ozzy's design is great. And then we got all our friends here. And we got some food. Much better, isn't it? You're him, aren't you?
I see.
At your service, this wish of mine, can you truly? For a price, yes. I brought you gifts, whatever you could, you. Speaking of which, there's our gifts, and Rozenmarine's on top of the cake. Wait, I've brought you what you asked of me. You silly girls keep misunderstanding. These are mere gifts, at least. A little courtesy. You've yet to pay for what you truly desire. What? That witch made you think otherwise, did she? How did you know that? I know everything about you, Elise. I knew you'd like the shoes, too. She's trying to use me to lure you into her belly. What? The witch? You're well aware who I'm talking about, aren't you? That old hag. She was speaking the truth, Elise. These gifts you brought you to me. Although you didn't quite need them, did you? What do you mean? We have a unique bond, Elise. Me, you, that witch, and your grandmother. Holly, was it? What are you? Calm down, won't you? Your grandmother's no stranger to me, lassie. Begged me for a child, and here you are, back to your roots. You mean Granny Holly is also... Conceiving you as that witch's woodland was a mistake. Made her believe that she was part of it, that you're kin, even. My mother, the only mother I've ever had, was Granny. You're here for a reason. You did good bringing you tender flesh and sweet as nectar. You brought us good company for supper. So let's dine, Elise. That's what I want is... I can't hear you, lassie. Speak up. I want to be rich. That's all I've ever wanted. My apologies, Elise. They're not so easy to tame, you see. My golden maidens? Nothing but mere servants, Elise. You want to be rich, you say? That's what your heart most desires, is it? I want an easy, luxurious life. No more maid of all work. I want to live in a castle, to live comfortably forever. To live out my dream together with... What are you all laughing at? Whatever you'd like. Your firstborn child. My secondborn child. Oh, how I know you'll have 2 children, Elise. How do you know I'll have any at all? Why, don't you trust me? I've shown you my loyalty, haven't I? I've brought you your gifts. It's the least you could do. You're certain this is what you want? A luxurious life, starting right this instant. Well then, let's indulge in the first course now, why don't we? There she is! Elise! Rozenmarine! Let's make a toast, Elise.
This is ridiculous.
What did you do to her?
Yeah?
Me?
Out with it.
Let her go. My, I don't think you'd want that, lassie. Our contract is sealed after all. Huh? Come now. You know what we're doing here, Elise.
Hurry it up.
I told you to let her go. Let's get this out of the way, why don't we? Elise! These gifts, Elise, the testaments to your loyalty. The tender flesh, your own mortal body. The sweetest nectar, your very own blood. The good company, now that's the one you hold dearest to your heart, Elise.
In the Lord's name.
No, that can't be. Elise, you've done it. Oh, Rozenmarine.
This is ridiculous.
No, you can't do this. Elise, stop, this is what I meant to do. Nobody told me about this. They're so noisy, can't we get this over with? The weird thing is, Rozenmarine is the most chill about this. 'Cause she kinda knew. So noisy, so noisy. That's what I said, you lousy crow. Let us feast. Elise, this is our fate, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
You know what? She's chill about it. She's chill about it. It's fine. I shouldn't be laughing. This is awful. Poor Rozenmarine. No, this isn't what This is what I was born to endure. No, Rozenmarine, this isn't what I meant to do. Not at all. It's alright, Elise.
It's fate.
This is my fate, after all. I have to do something. No, we don't. I can still stop this. I can still... Elise! Rozenmarine, there's so much blood. If I don't stop this, Rozenmarine is... Oh, Granny!
This is my fate.
I'm meeting you soon. She's dying. It's fine. Oh, I'm full. There she is. She's a golden maiden now. I must thank you, Elise, not only for the feast, but for this beautiful new addition to my entourage. Rozenmarine. We'll meet again, Elise. I will be there on the day your second child is born. Until we meet again, Elise. I think the design of all the guys are really cool. I really like the crow one. That's just a guy. That's a friend. Yeah, sure, they just ate my my one true love, but she's pretty. He's pretty. Who knows pronouns? They're pretty. That hurts. Yeah. And it's the fact that you have to continuously say, no, let it happen, let it happen, let it happen. And also, if you notice, everything is less saturated. Miriam is, yeah, such a silly one. Miss Elise Ledai, I reckon. Actual burn bait. Yes. I'm here on behalf of Count Roman de Hage. You notice that there's like the little goat eye icon? We love it. The court would very much like to see you, Miss Lise. Would you please allow me to escort you to the castle? We love it. Congrats, Elise. The red moon. Actual bird brain. Like, actual bird brain. Hello. Hi, everyone. Wishes, the manifestation of one's most innermost desire. Oftentimes leading to glorious glee, other to ruinous grief. Bearers with strong emotions, hopeful. This is going too fast. I have to not hit auto. Youthful girls risk their very soul to reach my realm, carrying their lanterns deep into the woods, lighting their paths like fireflies, one after the other. Whether they're granted their wishes, or they're offered as sacrifice, all of their dreams, all of their souls, all of their regret, they all fall into the palm of my hand, one way or another. My beloved golden maidens, how much I cherish them. Out of all the souls I've consumed, Elise is the most promising, the most fragrant. Will she thrive, or will she sink into the depths of despair, that's the word. I pretend I know how to pronounce words. It's great. Now we get to watch the credits. I love this art style, so we're just gonna enjoy it. I do think I could skip it a little though, but we're just thriving. They're so cute. I love this art style. I think I could study it. Crow. I'm just a bit quiet to let the music play. I say as I speak over it. Rozenmarine and Muffy were played by the same person? That's great. I still love Crow. Sorry, my brain's like, that is just Crow. Name is Crow. The design, it's so yummy. I have friends who would really, really like it. I should send like pictures of the design one day to them. It's over. We will skip over this one though. Because I want to see what happens next. I got precisely what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. Fortune, wealth, a second chance at happiness. Yet... no matter how big the ballroom, how glorious the dresses, I found myself feeling out of place. None of it came close to what I sacrificed. It all felt vapid, worthless, far from what I truly wanted. The harrowing regret haunted me day and night. Unearthly visions of her, The look at her face the night I lost her forever. He too visited me in dead night, reminding me of my own foolishness, my futility. All I had left was my progeny, my beloved son Henry. My one and only child, I will never put you in harm's way. Never will that demon get my second-born child. There's only you, Henry. You're my only hope, my one chance at happiness. Yet, fate wouldn't have it that way. I had twins, a boy Henry and a daughter. My beloved daughter. He's going to take her from me. How do you even get attached to a daughter like that? You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I never thought I'd go back to Kieferberg village again, not after what I'd done years before. I could only think of one person who could still help me. Someone who could keep him away from Goldia. I know why you've come to me, Elise. Lepkuchen, I never said anything about...
I see.
I don't need you to tell me, Elise. Are you kidding me?
Here you go.
I'm so sorry. I'm just interested. Because this is directly talking about Pocket Mirror. Take it. Keep it close to you. It will keep you from harm. Or whomever carries it. Lepkuchen, I... Don't ever come back here, Elise. You've chosen your own path, but tell me, did you get what you wished for? I did. I got exactly what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. I paid the heaviest price imaginable, lost what I cherished most.
Rozenmarine.
My dear friend, Rozenmarine.
I see.
I see. Do not ever let that mirror go, do you understand?
I see.
Yes. Moria. Ending number 1. Wow. That's so interesting. Because this ties into, like, directly into Pocket Mirror.
Little Goody Two-Shoes.
Like, would it make sense to declare that, well, now we're gonna not do that to her. We're not going that way anymore. But would it make sense to, say that ending number 1 is kind of what leads into, the events of Pocket Mirror? Like, loosely. She's yapping. I love her. I'm gonna just double check that we have our sacrifices ready to go. Yep, we're good. I don't need the healing items. I don't think I even needed them in the first place. Like, yes, I used my spice worse, but I had so many berries that I probably was just good to go. Okay. There we go. And the good company. Now I'm so curious what this ending is. I'm so excited. I find it very interesting that, like, between the two endings, the one that you have to fight for is the one that actually is the worst off feeling. You know what I mean? Because it's a commitment you're making there. You're committed. That... Oh. The gates the old hag told me about. We're fine. We've seen this. I might lose her. If what's on the other side of the gates is anything like the woods, I can't go through with this. There we go. Good.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine. Huh?
I'm sorry,
Aren't you going in, Elise?
you know...
No, Rozenmarine, I'm not.
Elise.
Elise? I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Oh, that's...
What about your wish?
Now that you mention it...
I suppose you can say it's changed. But you said earlier it hadn't, that you wanted to.
Rozenmarine.
I love you, Rozenmarine. She was so ready to sacrifice herself, okay? Like, she was lucid there and was not like, where are we? Or what's going on? It was just like, aren't you going ahead with this? Oh my gosh, Rozenmarine, you gotta work on that, bud. You gotta work on that a little. I'm worried about you. Oh, Elise. I don't need this silly wish of mine anymore. Not if I can start afresh with you by my side. Are you sure, Elise? Come now, let's leave this place. Oh, but I don't have anything ready for supper.
Let's go!
We'll figure it out, Rozenmarine. Hurry now. Yes, Elise. Sense of self-preservation is a bit off. Just a little. She needs to work on it. It's something we gotta work on. She's too self-sacrificial, especially for the idea of fate. Like, we gotta work on that just a little, bud. Like, come on, Rozenmarine. You don't do that. Nuh-uh. Your life has value, and if you say that, oh, it's fate, it's also dismissing, like, it's dismissing your life as, like, I don't even know how to describe it. We just gotta work on it, guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at them. They're happy. I saw no purpose in staying Kieferberg without her. Now that I was freed from my longing, I could follow my own path. I traveled far, to Primadorf, to the mountains and beyond. Truly, Kieferberg couldn't compare to how full of life the world was. Had it not been for Rozenmarine, the time we spent together, all the things she taught me, I would have never broken free from the person I was back in Kieferberg. And nor would Rozenmarine have broken free from her fate. On the morning she left, she came into my room, and she whispered in my ear, "We will meet again, Elise. On the 7th night of the 7th moon, I will be there, waiting for you in the heart of the woods. I will come to you when I'm ready, Elise. For now, I will be taking your apron. I hope you don't mind." There's her pants! Year after year, I went back to the same clearing, hoping to meet her. She didn't show up for the first year or the second. Was it the right place? Had I waited long enough? Where are you, Rozenmarine? I waited and waited. Maybe she's forgotten me. But on the 3rd year... Pants Elise. Oh, who am I kidding? She's not coming this year either, is she? I could have dreamt it all, yet I keep coming here. Elise!
Rozenmarine?
Rozenmarine? Oh, they're so cute. You waited for me, Elise. Oh, her hair's short now.
For goodness sake!
I thought you'd never come, Rozenmarine. I told you I'd be here, silly. Rozenmarine. Oh, I have so much to tell you, Elise. I learned so many things you wouldn't believe.
I see.
Such as?
Yes.
Oh, I can do pottery now. I learned how to fish, and I made a rocking chair all by myself even. And I also brought you something. Is it another pine cone? Or a bracelet?
Oh,
Elise. You cut your hair, Rozenmarine.
Yes.
Oh, it got in the way when I first started out doing odd jobs. Odd jobs? Yes, I was a chimney sweeper for a couple of months.
For goodness sake.
You're truly...
Sorry,
I came here to tell you something, actually.
you know...
You're not leaving again, are you? No, silly. I came here to tell you that I'm ready to stay, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine,
I'm here for you, Elise.
you're ready to stay now too, aren't you? You knew I needed time to grow, huh?
Oh,
We both did,
that's...
wouldn't you say? You're truly... What was it you wanted to tell me then?
I love you, Elise.
Why, that I love you, of course.
Shush it, you.
Rozenmarine. Bye, Elise. You're bright red. Star Crust, ending number 5. That's so cute. Okay, so I got Star Crust and Death's End, watch all endings. Which means I have one more to get, and I know how to get it because there's one way I haven't died yet. And that's why we're going all the way up to Tuesday. And we're gonna be sus. We're gonna be so sus. They're so cute. They make me, they're so sweet they give me cavities sort of feeling. Da 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 dum dum da 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 dum ba da 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 dum. The ending was one of a HRT milestone indicator. I'm sorry, I'm not to understand. Oh, started bawling uncontrollably. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. Took me too long to understand, but I understand. Where's everyone? Well, I think I understand what you're trying to say. How do I get so sus though? Do I have to go back even earlier? You know, let's start from the beginning. Little Goody Two Shoes. Can't make me. She's so cute. I love her design. Awesome. Let's do it. What can I say? I'm a true gamer here. I kind of get that. I've had times though being on T where all of a sudden my brain, like, things I've found upsetting before actually kind of turned off a bit, or vice versa. Oh no. Oh, I have to find the internet box. Okay. They tell you to save because there we go. Makes sense. It's weird because, like, I did have a time where I felt like I couldn't cry. I like how the game's like, preserve your matches. I've not had any issue I've never run out of matches. And now we get to meet Rozenmarine. Who's this person? Whack. She's hitting her so much. So is her hat made out of burlap sack? Because I think that's so cute. She deserves it. She's such a cute little character. It'd be fun to figure out how to make a costume of her. Like, her dress would even be pretty easy to make. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about it now. It'd be so cute. Sunday. Me and my best friend want to cosplay Rozenmarine and Leb. Nice! I was thinking also trying to do Freya sometime. Because Rozenmarine looks like a lot of fun. And I would also want to do Elise. Basically, all of them are so fun that I'm like, oh, it'd be so fun to do most of these. The only one I would be like a bit hesitant to do would be Leb. Because Leb Kuhen is like the religious symbolism. I personally have had bad experience with Catholic faith, specifically personal experience, so like the thought of wearing such like Catholic robes makes me a bit uncomfortable, but like basically everyone else is like, oh my god, I would love that. Like, no, kudos to people who could do it, sort of thing. I personally, my brain's like, nuh-uh. And I guess on top of that, I'd be worried about it being sacrilegious. Because I am not Catholic. I'm not going on any dates or anything. And we shall smooch to complete Spellbound. Nice. I'll save here. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Yeah, the religious trauma is heavy. Yeah. And it's interesting how they explore that stuff in this game. Because I would argue that they do. I'm good, don't worry about it. I know how to open the map. It's not so much trauma from specifically religion, but like, it's okay, the way religion and stuff work in this game, I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's interesting. And like talking about the pagan deities and all that, if you dive down it that way. Bum 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 bum. I could buy bread. Yeah. I think it's such an interesting thing, but definitely I'd be worried about it being sacrilegious, and personally I can't do it. I understand if other people feel more comfortable doing it, I'm probably making it more of a big deal than it is. Now we go inside the mass. And we sit with Freya. We just gotta skip over all this text. There's so much text in this game. How dare it? It's almost as if they're trying to tell a compelling narrative. The relationship menu. I don't need it. All I need to be to go through is that's chickens. I'm not doing chickens. How dare they? I'm appalled. I'm simply devastated. That's how I feel. How dare they tell an interesting narrative? I'll eat these, get myself to full. Okay, where do I need to go for chickens? Sorry, not chickens. Anything but chickens. I'm sorry, I am against chickens. Like, specifically doing the chicken task, because it confuses me too much. Let's get some apples. It's raining apples.
It's raining apples.
Yay! My favorite thing is when they say like the different game titles. I'm ready. You can start the game. I'm ready. Yippee! Round 1. Am I ready? Let's see. I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. I couldn't gather those because of the anvil. It's so frustrating to me that you can't really have a perfect game because of the anvil. I was a Kiss the Rat hater for a while, but I eventually got good at it. Chicken's my new beloved. Oh, you understand the beloathing of the chicken? Okay, I was always good at Kiss the Rat, so I loved Kiss the Rat the most. I still love it the most. But from the start, chicken was my beloved. It was also the first game I played, and I was like, oh no, is it all gonna be like this? I messed up twice, that's fine. Bow, 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 bow. My favorite is Kiss the Rat. Let me out. Let me out. Now it's afternoon, and I have nothing to do but work. I really said I'm not dating anyone. Okay. Chickens or wood? So we're going for wood. Okay, let's go. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum dum. This is Elizabeth, right? Firewood! Let's do it. Dun dun. Chop chop chop! Makes me so happy. The crunchy chop chop chop. Or it's raining apples. Or kiss the rat. I'm sorry, I went to chop the chicken. That's not very nice of me, is it? I'm sorry. I really hate that one chicken, apparently. Okay. I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay, now I'm just messing up. I probably got... Oh, I got an A, okay. I could tell by the music that it wasn't anything too bad. I'm good. Don't need to try again. Awesome, I have money. This is me just like getting money. That's me. That's all I'm doing. Oh, let's see what the tasks are. Kiss the rat. Okay. Let's find the kids. Are they down here? Nope. Kiss the rat. Kiss the rat. Let's do it. Unfortunately, at work, I now say kiss the rat. Which, out of context. Huh? What am I talking about? Let's do it. Let's hope I get a full combo here. Probably not. I find the beginning the hard part because it's slow. First round, perfect. Let's do second round now. Yeah. Oh, come on. I hit it. You could hear the noise. And I hit the right key too, I promise. You can't see it from here, but I hit the X key. I've not had any issues with hitting, like, If I hit the wrong key, I end up hitting both keys, and usually I have Rozenmarine with me, so I end up hitting, like, the Rozenmarine button. Thank you for believing me. I'm, like, arguing my case, which makes me sound less and less believable. Try again? I'm good. I don't need that much money. Because I'm not bribing Muffy, I'm not... Thank you. Da -da, da -da, da -da, da -da. I love the little jingle that plays when you're switching. Okay, let's go home. I wonder how much money I could save just by the fact that, like, I'm not buying food for... just because I'm not dating anyone and I'm not bribing Muffy. I'm gonna buy a bit more bread too. I'm good, bye. I wonder what would happen if you ate all your bread before you even got to see Muffy. Okay, there we go. I think this game is a wonderfully done narrative game. I keep saying that. I keep saying stuff like that. I'm like, this game is really good. Yes, it has its faults. Every game does, more or less. I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to get suspicion up. You know what I mean? Because it will be quite a bit of playing to get that suspicion up. And it sucks because I've always been like, I need absolutely zero suspicion on me or else I will perish. Okay. Suspicion up, awesome. This is great. I will not be bullied. Avoid suspicion? I don't know about that. I think I want to not avoid suspicion. Just as a treat. Just as a gift. She's so pretty. Now we're going to the witch. The little game is so cute. I love the animation there. Okay. Let's go get hit by this. Silver key. And I get a gold key. And it means I can get out of here. There we go. I want to save. Excuse me. There we go. Wait, what? Okay, we're good. I think one of the more unfortunate things is replayability. After 100%ing, there's not a big draw for me to go back, but I'm not sure I really call that a fault. Some games just don't have replayability. This one, after 100%ing it, I probably will not touch it again unless one of my friends play it. On top of that, it's a bit frustrating not to play the entire game again to get different endings. Now there is a way to do like all endings in one apparently, but I don't want to do that. I'll go this way first. I don't usually go this way first. I'm okay with that. I'll take the hit. Excuse me. I said this. Thank you. The weird one is that, like, forcing it open, like, there's no negative effect for you forcing it open. There we go. Now I can go to the other side and get the other keys. Okay, fine. Again, doesn't matter if I reach for it or not. Like, there's less... It doesn't feel as much as a puzzle rather than a list of things for me to do. And I think that's one of the few faults of this game, is like this area feels like it's an incomplete puzzle. Which, hey, it'd be like that sometimes, but that's me playing this for the... This is my 4th time seeing this. There we go, use the 4 keys.
This is it!
This is it! Sorry. The castle's so pretty. And there's like stuff that you can't really fault the game for half the time. Okay, we are gonna not skip past this because I just like this song so much. What a crazy dream. I'm sure it won't affect the rest of my life. We love you, Rozenmarine. Tend to the backyard. I got bread. Some games aren't built to be I find that story games aren't built to be replayable. And I'm okay with that. I will replay them anyways half the time. She's so small. We will not skip over this either. I actually listen to this at my own time, my spare time, because I love it. The art style is so good. Me. And of course my cat has started yelling. And now the whole town's like, what the frick, man? You're a witch. You're a witch because you, I'm not going anywhere.
Out with it! Is that so?
She's screaming. I love it. My cat goes, wow. My cat just screams. It's like, it's just something she does. She likes attention now. She used to be a cat that was like, please leave me alone for the end of time. Don't come near me. Don't. And now she's like, where are you guys? What do you mean you don't want to cuddle? She's always like that.
Elise?
I'm trying to think of, like, Say No More is a story game that I've replayed a few times, despite the fact that it has one path. Okay, we've eaten some bread. What can we do today? Where's our... Okay, there we go. Apple or wood. So we're fine either way. It's just whatever we find first. Wait, let's save. Because eventually Rozenmarine's gonna come down to the town and gonna mess stuff up for us. And I gotta hit all the wrong points. I will chop the wood, don't worry. Freya's great. We don't have to ask her to chop wood. She's busy being happy. Chop, chop, chop! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. I'm sorry. I just had to think. Okay, silence for this round for me. Ah. Stop tormenting me with those chickens. He really said chicken, 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 chicken. I'm okay with an A rank. Money! Hi, Muffy. I knew it was here, didn't I?
Rozenmarine!
They're so cute. Met her this Saturday. Oh, which one's the most suspicious one? Okay, wait. We've exchanged letters before would be weird, right? But, like, Auntie knew we lived in Kieferberg. Huh. Would it be bad if I search this up? I'm gonna search it up. Just 1 second. I want to get this all wrong. I'm trying my hardest. You know what? I'm just gonna click what I think. Those letters must have been exchanged before Saturday. That makes sense. I thought old Holly didn't know how to read.
Yes.
We want to keep you. Yeah, my suspicion went up. That's good at least. That's what we wanted. They're chatting. Head back to work. Okay. Might as well eat the grapes. Okay. Chickens or kiss the rat? Chickens. Kiss the rat. Kiss the rat. Kiss the rat. Where's the kids? Okay, they're both that way. Bum ba dum ba da dun 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 dun. There we go. Gross, I don't want this stinky rat anywhere near me. Let's play Kiss the Rat! I just want to see what happens if your suspicion goes all the way up. Dun, 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 dun. I think Shadow can tell I'm in my room and is now by the door screaming at me. She's right behind me, isn't she? I've never hit it too early. Bum, 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 bum. Didn't need any help there. What can I say? Kiss the rat. 324. Let's do it. Let's get our money. Let's get paid. Dun, dun. Now we say no to giving Muffy a pretzel. To her face. Where is she? Where's Muffy? Huh. Where is she? There she is.
Muffy.
Now we're gonna have this conversation in the middle.
Oh, Muffy.
It keeps telling me, oh, you're doing it wrong. And I'm like, hee hee. But what if? Okay. I'm starting to get a bit sleepy. So I'm thinking that I might have to call it for the night. And then maybe I'll do a little separate recording of me getting to the end of my suspicion. And figuring all that out. Because although I'm having lots of fun, I do tend to get fatigued wearing my headphones, and I need to, like, go eat food, basically. So yeah, I think we're going to call it around here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go to the chat mode. To the VOD people, bye bye. Alrighty. Okay. If you're watching this, that means it's time to slice this in. So I decided to play on my own and just get my suspicion raised pretty up high. It's at, like, that's pretty high. So I think I'm at the point now where I can start, getting it to full. I'm gonna just save first, and then we'll see what happens. I've also been trying to remember to talk to the people and see if I get the most, like, suspicious answers. How about I put the game audio on? That'd be a good idea. There we go. Now you can hear the fun little winding noises as well. Okay, let's get going. And I believe I didn't take Rozenmarine out all day today, so they're gonna be like, hey! And we're gonna try to answer as suspiciously as possible. And there isn't. Okay, so I'm gonna go back because I should be able to get all three there. This is the weird point where I have to be sus. Alrighty, new goal available. What's our new goal? Yeah, okay. If we make it that far. Okay, there we go. Suspicion up. Suspicion up. I hit the wrong thing at the end. Okay, one more time. So has this person, so has that person, and then not the one where she used to have a pet goat. I got it down. And then my suspicion be really up high. The maypole isn't even built yet. I know in the endings where, like, you get tried for witchcraft, they burn you at the maypole, but the maypole isn't up yet. Like, you know what I mean? There she is. What? Okay, I'm glad I turned on my recording. Arg, forgive us, Elise.
What in the Lord's name?
Let go of me.
That's enough.
This is as far as you go, Elise.
Wait!
Wait. You heard him last. We had it with the likes of you witches. Elise! Oh no, Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine?
That was what? What was she glitching or was that? Oh no, Rozenmarine.
This is ridiculous!
What's the meaning of this, Father? It's for your own good, Elise. We must put a stop before it's too late. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise.
That's enough.
It's time you confess, Elise.
Out with it!
Confess to what, you? Your witchery, lass. Oh, Kieferberg knows what you're scheming. We found an effigy in your home, Elise, in Old Holly's bedroom.
You old geezer!
You broke into Old Holly's Granny Holly's bedroom? Your cousin, too. We can't be certain who she truly is. A witch, both of them. Wretched witches.
I am not a witch!
We are not witches, you old fool. If only there was a way to be certain, Elise. Even you, Gustav? Man, I thought we were friends. Mr. Gustav, we need to make certain this stops here, or... Oh, please. Please forgive me, I never intended to.
Rozenmarine!
Rozenmarine? Not one more word, folks. Away with the witches. Oh, snap.
With it.
They tied us to a tree. You can't do this. Mr. Gustav, you of everyone must know this is wrong.
That's enough.
Elise is right, Papa. We can't do this to them.
That's enough.
You're to stay here until dawn, whether you're witches or not.
You old geezer.
You can't leave us here, you old fool.
That's ridiculous.
What exactly is this meant to achieve, Father? Perhaps time will prove them innocent. However, if the witch's torment comes to a halt, we will know they're behind these horrors.
This is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. It's our only chance to protect Kieferberg, Elise.
Wait.
Wait. Let us all hope this comes to an end tonight. Oh,
Out with it.
you fools. I'm sorry, Elise. This is all because This isn't time for your self-pitying nonsense, Rozenmarine. Can't you see where... What was that? You've come to me at last. What? My beloved progeny. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's it's Walpurga. Elise. Get tried for witchcraft and an earn all achievements. That's it. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. I like that. That definitely was worth it. And with that, I have 100%ed Little Goody Two Shoes. It was good. I enjoyed it very much. I think it's a very good game. Something I thought about while I was like, I talked about it the other day, and it's actually in the video I'm attaching this to because I'm not making this a separate video. We've only been at this for 7 minutes, but I was thinking about how the puzzles are always building off of one another. For example, you go in the crow's domain once, and then you go the second time. The second time, you're building off of the knowledge you already have from the first experience. And same with the snake's domain. Even the fact that you start in your first one with the castle-like one that's end up being the goat's domain, you end up there again, so you already have some of the knowledge and you know how it works a little. And I really appreciate that part of this game too. Yeah, that's really it. So, to the people who watch VODs, this is a little treat for you. And bye-bye, have a good one!